What's up, everybody? Doing a rare video of me in bed. Cause it's something I wanted to talk about, and kind of need to get this off my chest. And I've already stated it before several times, and pretty much I wanted to elaborate more on it. For people who don't know, I suffer from a mental illness called like bipolar disorder, also known as manic depressive disorder. And people don't know it's actually a pretty hard thing to deal with. I actually have medication that helps me, but the thing is that when it's not in check, it can ruin a lot of things in your life. It for me, I was once married, and I have 2 kids. Because of this disorder, I ended up losing a wife, and she has the kids with her. Because of this disorder, I've been homeless several times. Been out of work a bunch of times because of my erratic behavior. And I have moments where I'm like easily agitated or really happy, and then moments when I'm really depressed and wanting to kill myself and stuff like that. Here's something I wanted to thank my girlfriend about, is that if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't have been able to be in check now. Because for such a long time I was actually misdiagnosed, where like it was believed that I had just depressive disorder, and was given one medication which was not helping. And then after a year, like the first year with my girlfriend, I almost screwed that up because my behavior again, and the several times I've tried to kill myself during that period. I ended up having to go to the hospital. Got committed for a few days, and finally on medication, and everything's in check. I'm actually a little bit more regulated as far as my moods and stuff like that. I still have some problems. Like right now, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice and stuff like that. I didn't sleep at night. I didn't sleep last night. I couldn't sleep. And it's mainly because a billion things go through your head. Like with this disorder, you have several different things that's going on. You have slight OCD, obsessive compulsiveness, to where like certain things have to be a certain way or not at all. And I have a problem with that at times. Another problem is the sleep habits, like where I have problems sleeping. I either end up staying up late at night, going to sleep really late, or I don't sleep at all at night and end up sleeping in the daytime because I have a hard time sleeping. My sleep habits will be erratic. What makes it worse, especially when there's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress added to it. So it's a huge problem. Another thing, I don't know if it's been noticed, but I talk about different things in each video and stuff like that because my interest goes to several different things. It's very hard to keep my interest. At one point, people thought I had ADD or ADHD because it was very hard to keep me paying attention to something. If I wasn't interested in it, my mind wandered, and I did things my own way and stuff like that. And then there's the problem of there's a problem that I can't keep on one subject for a long time when I talk. Like, when I talk to people, I bounce from subject to subject, and I don't know if people ever notices it or not. I mean, it's been on video. I've done it on video a few times. I try to keep on subject, but it's pretty hard. So I do videos of different things, and then I will lose interest and then stop, do something else. I might come back to it briefly, then go back to doing it. You know, for like the past 2 years, I talked about working for a movie, and the whole thing about that is that I've been working on a story for the past 2 years, to where I've stopped, go back to writing it, stopped again, go back to writing it. You know, like I said, my mind bounces around a lot. And what's worse is when it keeps me from sleeping, because I start thinking about a whole bunch of different stuff. And sometimes because of this disorder, I tend to procrastinate, to where like I make plans of doing something and then I don't do it at all. I'll be like, I'm going to do it. I put it off for so long and then end up not doing it. And over the past couple of years, that's been a huge problem. That's why I said this year would be my year to get things done. And that was my phone. Sorry about the thing, is I have like eye boogers. But you know, the thing about this disorder is it's actually a hard thing to deal with, but at least I have it in check. I wish I could have one of those moments where I start tearing up, but like I'm like so tired right now. I don't have the energy to do it. You know, there's things I wish I could accomplish and get things done and stuff like that. I wish my mind didn't bounce around so much, because I find out that when I focus on something, when I focus on one thing, I do it to the best of my ability. But because I have this habit, this problem, to where my mind bounces around from thing to thing, it's really hard at times. Which pretty much I'm learning and trying to get through this. So this is pretty much a special video because it's an outing for me explaining more about being bipolar. And the thing is, in the comments, you may ask me, what about Charlie Sheen? And one of the things is, I wanted to bring this up because the news of celebrities either maybe having this problem or have this problem. And you can ask me about Charlie Sheen, but the thing is, I have no opinion about that. The thing about this is that the only person that can see that would have to see the problem with this, you know, that will have to see it as a problem, see a problem, is the person themselves. You know, I can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, Charlie Sheen has it, because I don't know. It's different with every person. If he feels that he has it, you know, then he can get himself the help. If he doesn't feel that he has it, then he doesn't feel that he needs the help. It's pretty much on him. You know, whatever things that he does and whatever decision that he makes, I wish him the best. I mean, it's his prerogative, it's his business. My thing is, I try to keep my life private. Even if I was ever a celebrity, I'd have been the same way. Because I know I got problems. I don't need the entire world seeing it. And the thing with Catherine Zeta-Jones going to the hospital for this disorder, it's, you know, it's a huge thing, and it's brought this into a huge light because of celebrities dealing with this problem. It's something I've dealt with my entire life. It's almost a tortured existence, because there's time you have moments where you're like I'll put it this way. As a teenager, I was called PMS boy because my mood bounced around often. There'd be like one moment where I'm really happy, to being really ticked off, to being really sad and depressed in a matter of minutes. And it happened on a regular basis. And you see me a lot of times having fun and joking around with my girlfriend or with other people, but this is just a serious side I needed to talk about. So that's pretty much it for now. And I'll do something not as serious. So yeah.